today. Christian Daniel takes his long lap penalty, slots into 21st position, just behind Luke.
And the ducking and diving, Christian Daniel looking for a way past, can't find it. It's Brian Uriarte second, then to lead.
Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Axtonelli was the other one down with Fernandez, as you rightly. Lucas Brown, the first year British Talent Cup graduate.
And Veda Pratama goes, Veda Pratama as they call out of the first gear corner at the top of the hill. And they're
pointed out, Peter, with Pons, they come across the line there to complete lap 1. It will be Uriarte from car pushing, from
pushed aside there. He's lost a couple of places, Zen Mitani and also to the 31 Agulia Pucci. All safely away so far, but Brian exactly where he wants to be, chasing Veda Pratama.
Thompson, Gonzalez, Benya Fernandez, Singapong there in 7th place too.
And Lacey, he's not having a fun time of it at the moment, is Veda Pratama. There's Marco, and he chased him all the way yesterday to pass him on the penultimate corner. I wonder if he's going to do the same thing. Veda Pratama does not want to hang in there. Kapushin goes up the inside. Veda Pratama tries to go past both of them. He's moving up as well. He's got in front of Veda Pratama. So Veda lost about 3 places on that lap. Christian Daniel Jr. on 70, but Morelli tries to squeeze him. Superb stuff, but can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place. Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead to go down the hill, but it's Veda Pratama.
So Gonzalez looks to the inside of Uriarte, but he lets the brakes off and a few riders.
Christian Daniel gets through. The American is up into 3rd place where he finished yesterday.
Absolutely brilliant. You've got to keep it up.
Who has pushed aside the white helmeted man from Kyrgyzstan to take 2nd place.
Really struggling there in the braking zone. I wonder if they hit a wet patch and tuck the front almost. As well on Hakim Danish in 9th place, former championship leader now. He now sits 2nd place in the standings. Well, it was a clean getaway for just about everybody initially. The jump at first, but Mitani lost a place, as did Morelli, trying to avoid him essentially. Or did someone just break a bit? 4 points off the lead. He is where he started in 9th position. He's got the yellow helmet at the back of the first couple. Ball was pretty good from car pushing, but then it was Uriarte just let the brakes off. But here's what happened to earlier, I'm not sure, but whatever the case is, Pugliese now slots in the 2nd with the groups. Keep an eye on his progress.
Yeah, superb start for all these guys.
It's the back. It looked like it was Fernandez who hit the back of looked like Agustin. David Gonzalez just behind. Pratama back up to 4th.
And Danish and Pratama really is building up into something special. I wonder whether Pratama and Uriarte can break away.
Nelly there and taking the hapless Joel Pons with him.
Right, and obviously they're right together there. They're sorting themselves out for the 2nd place in the cup.
Danish. Yeah,
Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the groove quickly enough yesterday. They all got up and got away with it because we didn't, the situation is
up into 5th now as well, just off the back of this group. He's the real beneficiary of the melee that ensued.
Inside of the number 11 is David Gonzalez. Christian Daniel said he didn't get into the... Been cleared, that's good to know. Right,
so the climb up, we have Pratama in the lead, who turns 1 and 2, but it's Pugliese now leading.
The Italian in front of the home crowd and the groove quickly enough in the wet yesterday and was determined to do it today. He is now in the groove, right behind.
Then from Uriarte and car pushing, David Gonzalez behind them.
There's plenty of people to cheer him on this weekend. He wasn't thrilled with yesterday's race at all, but this Brian Uriarte.
Wow, look at this. Christian, this is super impressive. He's not just quick in the wet as well.
Yeah, there was never... Veda just looked, didn't he, right from the start that he was not going to hang around. This is his chance to sign in front of his home crowd. Oh, and he's looking determined there, weaving him.
As he was yesterday, he's quick in the dry too. That's where he got his first podium at the start of the year in Jerez. And we
waiting there, he's taken the lead, but he's already under pressure and he's passed by Kapushin on the inside, around the out. Bucking around there as he on the brakes, but he gets it turned okay.
Now have a 1, 2, 3. It looked like Veda was trying to break away at the start of it, but they've caught.
Side is Brian Uriarte to take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte. Kapushin on 17 in 2nd place.
We got Veda Pratama just losing a place to Danish there. So Danish, well, the tip right back up. Will we see any kind of moves in towards 2A and 2B? Daniel, look.
Veda slots in. He's trying to take it back again. But no, Brian Uriarte hangs on to the...
This is what happens then. Danish back to his very best. He moves alongside Brian Uriarte, looks up the inside of curve, looking towards the inside, but thinks better of it.
And Marco Morelli was well off in the green stuff. He leading, in fact, Veda loses 3rd third place.
This is a complete Mone, but thinks better of it. Well, with first place in the championship lost, Danish now
Sitting the first corner on that time, so we had some track limits warnings yesterday. They've got to watch that.
different kind of race than we saw yesterday. Riders so much closer. The fastest rider on track last time around really wants that second place to move up into the Moto3 World Championship with.
And it's still
In towards turn 3 they come then. 54 leads. Was Ramadipa, yesterday's second place finisher, the 32, up into 7th place. Now
still is the number 31 in front, Giulio Pugliese, the 16-year-old Italian.
51, 70, 95, 11, 34 of Mitani, 6th place, Singapore, 7th, as he overtakes Carter Thompson in towards turn 1. He's just behind Benyat Fernandez, the number 7. We are all concertinaing up, aren't we? Veda Pratama just off the back. Marco Morelli, 6th, Mitani. Great stuff from him. Cut pushing up from 8th place to 7th. For 5th place, and that was a big touch between Uriarte and Gonzalez.
And Karpushin it is.
7th, Karpushin's there as well. He obviously had the crash yesterday with Veda Pratama. He's also overtaken Singapore now as well. Danish not making the progress that he needs to be making at this.
He's taken up the lead. Absolutely superb stuff. Veda Pratama, it goes inside him and up the hill.
That which, you know, very unfortunate. No long lap for Karpushin. I mean, that was a pure racing incident when there's that stage of the season.
Right, and Danny Revolta was saying that it's a case of make haste. It's a very hard place to pass, but he does it. Veda Pratama takes the lead with a superb tight line to climb.
Riders in such a short, literal space. You know, things are going to go wrong, aren't they?
He's slowly round here with these stop and go corners. You can't go in. The temptation is to rush in late on the hill.
That is extreme confidence right there from Pratama, isn't it? Bearing in mind, I mean, like many of the...
And fastest lap of the race so far for Guillaume Planck, the Frenchman, in 10 late on the brakes. Get it stopped, then turn, and he says you just screw yourself up completely. You cannot get out.
These riders, he's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like he's ridden around here a million times.
Place.
And then Kerr Martinez, the Venezuelan, had that yesterday as well. 146.
Love the corner well. Watch a rider like Brian Uriarte who knows what he's doing. He's a little bit slower into the corner.
That was supreme.
And Brian Uriarte has gone from 1st to 4th.
6.5 was substantially slower than yesterday, but with the wet patches around, that's no surprise.
But much quicker coming out.
Got to hand it to Benyat Fernandez, the number 7. He's up from... Well, looking back down the order then, where are we at? Thompson, 6th place. Benyat Fernandez.
Yeah, as you say, it's all concertinaed up very much, hasn't it? There's only, a couple of seconds.
24th on the grid to 11th in basically one lap. That is a heck of a great...